Hello there, it's New Zealand naturopath Eric Backer, author of Candida Crusher and the formulator of the Canzida range of products. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you all to all my subscribers for all your kind comments and for all the questions that I keep getting now from many different parts of the world. I've got an email here from a lady called Marie Kogan from Hong Kong. That's Hong Kong. And Marie wants to know, she says, help me Eric, I'm feeling disorientated and spacey while on the MEVI diet. So Marie got a copy of the Candida Crusher book, and Marie started on our program, but I also read from Marie's email that she was taking our Canzida range of products. So let's go into a few of the areas to discuss that with you, Marie, because I think other people are going to benefit from this video as well. I see that the changes you made were quite rapid. You made a lot of changes very quickly. And also the other thing I was concerned about is the dosage of the products that you took. You were drinking a little bit of alcohol and coffee, and I can gauge from your email that you stopped those very quickly. So I always recommend people to make change slowly, slow changes. And you know, if you start making changes too quick, you put supplements in, you stop all coffee and alcohol, and you immediately start consuming a different kind of diet. You're going to create a lot of turmoil and upheaval in the body. It's going to create a lot of dysregulation with many different systems. You'll get a bowel change very quick. Your liver will function slightly differently. It's got to process, the supplements. It's got to process different kinds of foods. This is going to alter your energy and your sleep and your moods, and many things will be altered. So a better idea would be to make change slowly. So I'm going to recommend for you to go back to what you were doing with the alcohol and coffee, and to have a slow transition over a 3 to 4 week period, coming off the coffee and alcohol and not starting the supplements until you've finished those. So taking a supplement, as you're coming down off alcohol is not a good idea. You're best to wait till you've stopped that and then start the supplement. Otherwise, you're only going to create a massive detox problem for yourself. So the other thing I've noticed is that you're consuming, I don't think, enough food. So you're having lots of small, tiny little meals, because you mentioned also that you want to lose weight. So let's get one thing right. The Candida approach, which I recommend, and the eating program is not really meant for weight loss. So it's not a good idea to try and change your diet, clean the Candida up, and lose weight all at the same time. It's too much. It's like trying to learn 5 languages at the same time. This is not going to happen. Do one thing properly, take your time before you move on to the next. A systematic approach works very well. The other thing that I'd like you to do is to drink more water, because you're not really drinking enough water, I can get from the email either. And you also ask me if it's good if you can take ibuprofen here and there for headaches that you've been getting and for being tired and spaced out. So again, it's not really a good idea to rely on ibuprofen while you're taking the antifungal product, because that can make you quite sick, in its own right. So you're also working quite a lot. Your husband's working and you're working, and you've got 2 children, so you've got quite a lot on. So you need to bear in mind that you've got a high-stress lifestyle whilst making all these changes. I can see why you're feeling spacey and disorientated. So it's probably best that you really do this kind of approach. If you can cut back on your work for a few weeks, you just reduce, because you mentioned you're self-employed. So if you can cut back and incorporate some of the changes slowly into your diet, your exercise pattern seems a little bit too much, because you're doing lots of different kinds of exercise, cardio exercise and swimming and things like that. So that's not really a good idea either, is to do too much exercise and have high stress while making these changes. Gentle is a better idea. Take it easy and slow up on these kinds of things. Many people have this belief that if they exercise hard and cut their diet back, that they're going to lose weight. In fact, it's not really a good idea to do that at all. Many people don't lose weight by exercising, and many people don't lose weight by changing their diet. So watch some of my videos where I talk about metabolism and hormones affecting weight more than anything. So how are we going to clean this mess up of this disorientation? Well, going back to what you were doing, I think, is a good idea, and then following the advice I've written in the book about very slowly coming off and creating that 7 to 10 day cleanse is a good idea for you first, to do that bowel cleanse, because you didn't really do that flush and that cleanse. And the other approach I'd like you to take is the warm turkey approach. where we cut down your alcohol and caffeine consumption very slowly over a 3 to 4 week period. Then we do about a 7 to 10 day cleanse, and at that point it's good to cut your work right back and to relax more, spend more time with the kids and relax more. And then we go into the Candida Crusher approach, where we put you on the MEVI diet. We look at a low allergy cleansing phase, get the leaky gut fixed up, and then we look at a reintroduction. That whole process, to be honest, I think you're looking at about 4 to 6 months for yourself, and I think you're going to end up losing weight, having more energy, improving your sleep, getting your libido back, and all those kinds of things, because you've got hot flushes and fatigue and headaches, and you've got all these sorts of things. So I can really read an element of stress in your email there as well. So if you could try that approach, I think you're going to find a much more satisfactory outcome. And the other thing that you've taught yourself in that 4 to 6 months, you've learned quite a lot of different ways to incorporate good, healthy habits into your diet, which are going to take you right through to your 50s and 60s. I like people to slowly develop good habits and maintain those good habits and keep on doing them. This is going to help you to avoid doctor's visits, pharmaceutical drugs, needless surgery, and thousands of dollars worth of treatment and stuff. We had a patient coming in yesterday who'd been to 30 doctors, and the best hematologist in New Zealand, the best blood specialist. 10 minutes in my room, and I discovered this poor man was taking 80 milligrams of a statin drug that was causing serious fatigue and a flu-like syndrome. 10 minutes in my room. I'm not the best hematologist even in my street or anywhere, and I'm certainly not 30 doctors, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that medications aren't the answer to getting well. So I'd like you to lessen your reliance on hormone replacement therapy that you're currently undergoing, pharmaceutical medications for headaches and things like that. So I think you're going to do well if you can do that. So keep in touch with me, Marie, and please send me an email for your update. Thanks for your question.